we have the frog. It's water energy, and we have the 10 of inspiration. So that's 10 of Swords energy. Okay, not 10 of Swords, I'm so sorry. 10 of Wands energy. Okay, let's put this up here. So your person, the last time that you saw or spoke to them, they felt like they may have come across preoccupied. So they felt like there was something that had their attention. The last time the two of you were together or you were talking, there was something that had their attention that was distracting them. Now, this might be that they actually felt distracted in that moment. It also might just be that they think that that's the impression that you got of them. So I think that maybe this person was experiencing a lot of stress the last time the two of you spoke or saw each other. They may have been really stressed out. They seemed really preoccupied. They might have been really tired or burnt out. This is kind of interesting because I wonder if they are happy with everything that they said or the ways that they came across the last time the two of you spoke. Because, you know, when we're really burnt out, really tired, and are afraid is what I want to say. So they maybe felt like they were afraid, like they were stressed to capacity the last time the two of you were together. And a lot of times when we find ourselves in that state, we can say or do things that we're not proud of after the fact. So that might be the case with them. They might be worried that something came out wrong. I think that really, because I'm picking up on a real sensitivity from this person, I also think they might be afraid that they came across too sensitive. So that could be for a variety of reasons. They may have shared something with you or opened up in a way that made them appear too sensitive, and they kind of worried about that when they walked away from that meeting or that conversation, like maybe feeling like they might have come across as a little bit weak. But also, because they are kind of this sensitive person, I think that they felt a little bit of, maybe even not a little bit, maybe a lot of regret about not letting you know how happy they were to see you or to speak with you. I think that just the fact that they thought they came across as preoccupied or as stressed, I think that maybe there was excitement on their end to see you or to speak with you, and they didn't let that come across. So when they walked away from this meeting, I think they were kind of thinking oh, I didn't express myself right. I didn't let my emotions be known. I didn't let them know that I had emotions around this connection. So maybe your person did in fact come across a little bit cold. And if that's the case, they are aware that they might have come across cold, that they didn't express how they were truly feeling, or that they were really tired and burned out and kind of overburdened at the time that the two of you met, and that could have led to them saying some things that that they didn't mean, or that didn't come out right, or that they think you didn't take well. There is also maybe this feeling of that they shared too much. For some of you, it might be that they did. They expressed so much of themselves that when they walked away from this, they felt overexposed. They felt like their emotions were out there, kind of on display, and so they felt kind of uneasy about it. Okay, so with this new moon in Scorpio card and work through your fears, I am picking up on that your person is highly sensitive, and your person does have a lot of fears and insecurities around this connection. They might feel very stressed out, maybe not about the connection, but maybe about other things that are going on in their lives, but it's causing them to have a lot of anxiety when it comes to this. So they might even be anxious to see you. Maybe just even in anticipation of seeing you, they have this anxiety kind of come to the surface. Let's look at some more of your oracle cards and figure out how this person was feeling and what they thought the last time you saw each other. So we have this chop wood. That's number 42. And we have fork in the road, number 13. Okay. Your person is on the fence about something when it comes to this connection. I am picking up on a lot of emotions, a lot of feeling here. So I don't think that they're on the fence about how they feel about you, but there is something about the connection that's scaring them. It might be taking them out of their comfort zone. I'm feeling like their emotions are exposed. It's like their nerves are exposed, so they feel very vulnerable in this connection. And it is causing them a lot of confusion. I think the confusion is probably the intensity of the connection mixed with the fear that they feel. They want to run away from this connection, but they also want to run toward it. So we're looking at somebody who's at a crossroads, and the last time the two of you spoke or saw each other, they felt like they were really at that crossroads, really looking at the two different ways that they could go. That could have played into actually how they acted and how they responded. They may have thought in that moment that they were going to choose one side of this road, and then after they walked away, they thought they should choose another side. So you might be dealing with somebody who feels a little bit wishy-washy with you. Maybe you meet with them and they say one thing, and you talk to them later and they say something else. They may push you away when they're talking to you, and then kind of like want more of your attention, more of your energy later on. They definitely feel like there's a decision that they need to make, and either your conversation with them prompted them to this place where they feel like they need to make a decision, or they already were feeling this way, that there's a decision they need to make. Something is holding them back. It does not seem that clear as to what is holding this person back, and that might be because this is a general reading, so it's like different circumstances for everyone. I think for some of you, because this person knows that they came across as kind of like stressed out and burnt out, they might have a lot of other commitments in their life right now that are really overburdening them, and it might be a matter of like they feel like they have to make a choice between this connection and their job. Or other commitments in life, but I think like something's really weighing them down, and that's probably what is producing all this fear. They might have a lot of fear of walking away from something that just feels like a burden. I think that for some of you, this won't resonate for all of you, but for some of you, there is a third party involved in this, and that might be what is making them feel distracted, feel overburdened. In a few cases, definitely this isn't for everyone, but for a few of you, the last time you saw this person, you may have seen them with a partner. You may have seen them with someone else, another romantic interest, or somebody that they are in a relationship with. And that might be why they feel like they came across as distracted, because they weren't able to give you the attention that they wanted to because they were with somebody else. And I think that this relationship that they're in it's showing up as a burden for them. It's showing up as something that doesn't fit with them anymore. And so it might not be a relationship for all of you, but there's some part of their life that doesn't seem to fit with them anymore. It doesn't jive anymore. Like it doesn't feel right, but it also feels like they have to make a decision about this part of their life before they can like fully commit to you, and that there's a lot of fear around this. You know, it's like this person really sees a lot of everyday life with you. They see doing all those little things, all those mundane things with you. Like they can imagine going grocery shopping with you, waking up next to you, all the tiny little parts of life, all the minutia of life. They really, they see that with you. And I think that scares them. It scares them because like they feel that kind of connection. They feel that close where they want to do just those little like boring things with you and have it be more meaningful. It would seem more meaningful with you. I think this is someone who didn't express that the last time that you saw them. They weren't expressing all of this to you. I think they feel like they just came across as burdened, and I think they're hoping that you didn't think that burden had anything to do with you, because I don't think they feel burdened by you. Something is holding them back, and they definitely feel like there's a decision that has to be made. So let me know in the comments down below if you are resonating with this and like what would be the decision that this person has to make. But it does feel like they have to leave something behind in order to pursue something with you, and that they really felt the weight of that decision on them the last time the two of you saw each other. They really were really tuned into the fact that they have to make this decision. It brought up a lot of fear in them. It brought up a lot of fear in them. So what is that? What is that fear? I think for some of you it is a relationship or a past relationship. For others it might be a location issue. They might have to let go of something, let go of a place that they live, that they're comfortable with, or the security of having family nearby to come closer to you, or let go of a job. Whatever it is though, I think it does give them a lot of anxiety. Let's look at some more of the cards. So we have chemistry. Yeah, this person felt a lot of connection with you. They were very attracted to you the last time that they saw you or spoke to you. If this was something over the phone, your voice was very attractive to them. I'm hearing that your laugh was very attractive to them. There was something very sexy and sensual about just the way that you spoke. They definitely feel a spark with you. They feel a connection with you. They noticed how good you looked the last time they saw you. If that was something that you were wondering about because they didn't give you any indication, they did notice how attractive you were. I think that made it worse, to be honest with you. I think that brought out more of their fears. It put them more in this place of fork in the road. It made them feel pressured to figure this out, to make a decision about it. I think that this person too, like, I'm seeing them kind of stealing glances at you. So it might be that you were in a situation last time you saw them where they could not openly look at you or communicate to you how attractive they thought you were. That could be because maybe somebody was listening that they didn't want to hear, or it just would have been completely inappropriate, but they were stealing glances at you across the room. And if you were talking directly to this person, I think when you would turn your head, they would like check you out. Like their eyes would go to places that they wouldn't look if you knew they were looking. There's like strong chemistry here. There's strong attraction. I think there is no denying the spark. I think you both feel that. They might question whether or not they express to you that they feel this spark with you, but there's no denying it. Yeah, then we have confusion. Yeah. Yeah, something about this connection does confuse them. It's not the spark, it's not the chemistry that confuses them. It's what to do next that confuses them. This fork in the road, this is so appropriate that this is over here, because this fork in the road is really touching on their confusion. They don't know which direction to go with this. They don't even know, like, if they said or did the right things the last time that they were with you. I think they lean more towards they didn't. They think maybe they screwed something up the last time that they talked to you. They do feel a lot of confusion about this. The moving forward of it is really hard for them. So I don't know what is holding them back, but there is something in their lives that's like overburdening them, and I think it's making it to the point where they just can't figure out how to move forward with this. I also am really picking up that seeing you is it's like painful for them, and that could be why they might come across as a little bit distracted, or like they're not interested, because it is actually kind of painful for them. It just reminds them of all of the decisions that they have to make and that they don't know how to. It brings up a lot of fear in them. For some of you, this is just a picture that they saw of you. Yeah, I'm just seeing that. It's a picture of you that they saw, and the two of you weren't even you weren't even like physically in the same place. They saw a picture of you and it triggered all of this inside of them. Okay, their feelings for you are really strong. So I think that the last time the two of you saw each other, it brought up a lot of fear, a lot of worry and anxiety, but it also brought up a lot of their feelings for you. It brought up just how you make them feel. Like, you bring a lot of joy to them. The sad part about this is, and I do kind of feel for this person, I think that the joy is accompanied by all of this fear, because as soon as they feel the joy, it makes them immediately scared, because they don't really know what to do about it. They want to communicate with you. I think they want to communicate a lot better with you. So this way that they might feel like they came across, they feel like they didn't express themselves appropriately, they didn't express themselves completely, or like you may have gotten the wrong idea. They want to clarify that. We have 10 of Swords energy. This is really bothering them. It's really weighing heavy on them that they did not communicate with you when they had the chance the way they wanted to, or that they just in general don't communicate with you the way that they want to. Judgment on the bottom of the deck. I think that this person is actually really kind of judging themselves for how they behaved the last time they saw you. And it's interesting because even if this person didn't come across as rude or as short or as disconnected, they walked away from the situation worrying that they had. So they're putting a lot of pressure on themselves after this. I think that the chemistry that the two of you have is what really makes this difficult for them to ignore. So it's really like, it's difficult. It's hard for them to sleep. I think there's a feeling of almost being defeated by this, defeated by the confusion. Okay, I'm gonna pull some messages from your person, but I just wanted to like take a look at these cards again. I think that there is something about your connection that causes your person to have to make a difficult decision. And that's the main thing, is that they're going to have to change in some way. Something's going to have to change. And I think they're so much more ready to do that than you might think. And they just are having a hard time expressing that to you, or life circumstances are getting in the way of them being able to express that to you. Okay, let's get some channeled messages from your person. Maybe we can get more clarity about this. I know there's a lot of fear, but the particulars of that, I think, varies circumstance to circumstance. I don't react when people mention you. There really, for a lot of you, there really might be kind of a feeling that they cannot let anyone know how they feel about you, and it could be because they are involved in something else. I hope that you can forgive me one day. So maybe this person really hurt you. Yeah, I'm wondering if this last meeting might have left you feeling a little bit hurt. Yeah, I'm feeling like for a lot of you, the last time the two of you were in the same space, that they could not admit like how they felt. Maybe it was just like you had an audience, and that's where this feeling of like this feeling of I don't react when people mention you, like they could not respond. And that's why I think they might feel like you thought they were distracted, like you thought that they weren't paying any attention to you the last time the two of you were together. They may have been doing that just to protect themselves, or to hide their feelings for you in front of other people. Finding out the truth crushed me. Okay. Just being near you is intoxicating, yeah. We were kind of picking up on that with the chemistry card. So I think they were really overwhelmed by being with you the last time the two of you saw each other. Finding out the truth crushed me. So of course that varies situation to situation. What it's doing in this particular case, in this reading, is it's making me think about this Ten of Inspirations energy and this Ten of Swords energy. Just this feeling of being crushed and weighed down. There's something that's really weighing this person down and overburdening them. It's something that's stressing them out. What I do see here is these tens that you are getting. Ten of Swords, Ten of Inspiration. I think that this is wrapping up. There's the end of a cycle here. So getting some more straightforward communication from this person, maybe tapping into this Ace of Swords energy, I think is something that might be happening quite soon, because it does feel like something's wrapping up here. Like this cycle of not being able to communicate is coming to an end. Their feelings for you are very strong, and the last time they saw you, it was just reiterated. They felt intoxicated. They felt like you were the only person they could see in the entire room, and depending on the circumstances of that meeting, that might not have been an appropriate way to feel at that particular time. So I think they felt really uneasy about all of this. They're at a fork in the road. They're at a place of making a decision about this, and definitely the last meeting triggered that, or really played into that heavily. But they're at this fork in the road, and it being at that stage with the tens, this completion of a cycle, I think they're going to be making a decision really soon. And it looks like, with this chemistry that they're feeling and this Sun card here, like how happy you make them, I think they're going to be making a decision to move closer to you, to communicate with you, to let you in on some of the emotions that they're feeling, because they really keep that hidden. Yeah. So I think that is all I'm seeing for you. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards. Your person has super strong feelings about you, so definitely that was brought to the surface the last time the two of you saw each other. If any of this resonated, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon in a reading. Bye!